legislated for the circumstances in which a referendum will take place.
So you're happy with that?
Well, I'll come to I am happy with that. He appears to have changed his mind. I think it is perfectly sensible to say to you, in law, that in future, if your powers, if the sovereignty of our nation is in any way shared or pooled with the European Union, at that point it should be your choice whether we carry on in the European Union or not. It shouldn't be the choice of the Parliament or the government of the day. We shouldn't be able to, instead, give your powers away behind your back. That is what we legislated for in 2011, and there are stirring speeches by William Hague and David Cameron in the House of Commons saying this is the right approach. Within months, the ink was barely dry on the legislation. The Conservatives have now changed their mind again and again and again and again. But I remain of the view, as I always have done, is that we should have a referendum on whether we should stay in or leave the European Union when new powers are given up.
Decision for our country, perhaps the biggest we'll make in our lifetimes. And it will be the final decision. So to those who suggest that a decision in the referendum to leave would merely produce another stronger renegotiation and then a second referendum in which Britain could stay, I say, think again. The renegotiation is happening right now, and the referendum that follows will be a once-in-a-generation choice, an in or out referendum. When the British people speak, their voice will be respected, not ignored. If we vote to leave, then we will leave. There'll not be another renegotiation and another referendum. So I say to my European counterparts with whom I'm negotiating, this is our only chance to get this right, for Britain and for the whole European Union. And I say to those who are thinking about voting to leave, think very carefully, because this choice cannot be undone.
You know, I think it will for, for at least a generation, probably for my lifetime.
Some people have talked about a second referendum a few years later.
I don't think that. Look, this is the vote. There's no second vote. Right, this is the vote. This is the crucial decision of our lifetimes. Do we stay in the European Union, a reformed European Union, or do we leave? And
so
I think anyone
and you have another chance to negotiate.
I think anyone who votes out on the assumption that a year or two later you can have another vote to vote back in, I think he's being unrealistic about the nature of the choice. And I think it's really important the British people focus on the fact this is the once-in-a-lifetime decision.
Last one, Chancellor.
I think it's a long-term decision. I mean, the argument that we can have a referendum, say no, and then go back and renegotiate is just a fallacy. If we come out, we are out. That's it. It's not politically credible to go back and say we've reconsidered, let's have another referendum. If we vote to stay out, then we are out, and we will have to get on with it.